don't worry.
Welcome to Jumping in the Turnstile. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
And I'm Dennis.
Can I just do that again?
Is that this is Jezbot's shtick lately.
Okay.
We do an intro, and then he's like, nah,
Don't like
reset.
it? You weren't feeling it?
No,
No,
like
because
last week.
I know what
6 times.
I know why it
six
is.
times.
I know why it is because you're playing your Xboxio again, and it's restart mission. You get to a certain point in your mission where you go, I failed it. Fucking restart.
Yep.
He's 100%.
I don't have enough health bars left to get through the next stage. I've got the big boss coming up.
Yeah, and you get to the start of the level and you're like, this is it. I'm gonna fucking do it this time.
Well,
I'm gonna fuck all the way through it. I'm not gonna fuck around.
Half an hour before I got here, I was playing Danny. You're going to love this. Got myself a $4 version of Tiger Woods Golf.
Oh, lovely.
2009. That's how I roll.
What a great game.
And yes, it was.
I'm doing. Do you have
drive.
motion sensor?
Nah, not what.
Yeah, see, because I'm doing the Wii right. I've got
Okay.
Tiger Woods.
It
on
looks
that.
like you're trying to Wii.
Well, this is exactly what the game plays like.
Okay.
You just stand there the whole time like that. But when you swing, Tiger swings.
Yeah, no, I'm a button pusher, and you're right though. Every time I slice it, hook it, shank it, it's restart,
Yep.
restart, restart,
Yeah.
restart.
Even if you're like 17th hole into an 18 hole.
Yeah, no, I'm building up my stats before I go on tour.
okay.
You see,
Okay.
yeah, but it's quite calming. It's not the same
Is
as
it?
playing golf.
I think it's high stress.
Well, I turn the music right down, and then I just listen to the birds and the planes. What are you bloody? So this is why we need to. We'll bloody start again if you're not careful, you lot.
No, I thought that was a ripper intro. I was really feeling it. Did I mention that it was good to be with you?
And also with you.
and also with you. How's that in your ears, Dan?
Better, I think.
Yeah, it's got to be because
Did you do anything?
I did
Okay, that was
so much.
Now, where were we?
Now,
Tide Woods, 17th hole.
Yes. No,
yeah,
it's
looking down the fairway.
No, it's relaxing. I think you're listening to the birds. The people clap you when you do a good job.
Okay.
You can hear his heartbeat when you make a good shot.
Okay.
Have you hit a hole in one?
I'm not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. My putting's really good. It's pretty much like going outside.
It's, but it's more like button pressing, sitting
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
couch,
But I think
inside.
at my age, we all, speaking for you guys as well, we've been outside. We've done that whole, let's go skating or let's go play basketball or go play golf for real. I know what it feels like. I know what it's like. I don't need to go out again.
Oh, yeah, golf in real life is super frustrating.
Oh,
but
yeah.
just on ball sports and getting outside, Jezbot calls me up a while back and he goes, I've just got this new basketball. Do you want to go out and take some shots and shit?
Okay.
Yeah.
I went, oh, yeah, that sounds good. Just tell me when. And then I hadn't heard from him in a couple of days. And I went, so what's going on with those shots? And he's like, I had a chat with Cass and she said, there's no fucking way with your back. You're not going out and you're not taking shots.
No, she was
No
just taking the
shots.
shots.
She was taking
like,
the shots.
Yeah, she was like, not with your bad back. But no, the dogs didn't like it. I tried once.
It's small man syndrome.
The dogs don't like the bouncy bounce.
Yeah,
Nah.
they want to be involved.
No.
Yeah.
They're just cut because they're short and it's a tall man's game.
Yeah, so don't bring the
Never gonna
doggos.
Well, that's a good point, but I don't usually go outside.
I don't know if I've
cast
ever
my
heard of
cousin.
anybody bring their lap dogs to basketball.
Yeah.
I think that's a
We were
first.
going on a walk,
Oh, yeah.
and I had the ball. So that's the only
Okay.
reason I leave the house, other than work-related things.
And Jerusalem artichokes.
Yes, well, man, thanks for bringing that up, because that's on my notes. Jez's hot green tip.
Okay.
Is brown green tip. Right? Dude,
Sounds dirty.
It does.
Well,
you might want to get some topical cream for that.
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard about these things, sunchokes or Jerusalem artichokes? I know you have. I'll stop you there because I've been sending you photos of them like every other week.
Uh-huh.
Go
Yep.
look at these bastards. Oh, they're going to
Yep.
be huge.
Yeah, thick.
Thick, white, nuggety. So it's like it's not an artichoke. It's like a bulb, like a root stock. Yeah,
Like a bull's ball.
it looks like a bloody
Like
ginger.
a ginger that tastes like potato or something?
Yeah, it's a white ginger look, but it tastes like.
So it's a root.
It's a root.
Tastes
it eats
like-
roots and leaves.
Tastes like...
It tastes like a potato, a yam, a watercress, and sweet.
Potato yam,
Okay.
sweet and crest.
It's
Okay.
really
What
good.
do you call it? What do you call it when you mash all those things together? the taste of it.
Bloody delicious.
Oh, okay.
Taste it can be beat. Do you ever find when you're walking up and down the fruit and veggie aisles that you gravitate towards the same veg, even though there are a plethora of other exciting options?
So I sometimes go there to get all the vegetables and
Yep.
just get the all sorts.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
your
like
necessaries.
Your red capsicum, your green capsicum.
Maybe a head of lettuce.
Yep.
Yeah, you get a bag of carrots.
Your broccoli. Your standards. But yeah. And then I always get home and go, there's not many veggies here.
Yeah.
Most of it ends up in the bin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I find green beans always go mouldy before I get to them.
Yeah.
But I was in the veggie shop the other day and I thought, well, fuck, I don't just want to walk out of here with a bag of capsicum and a zucchini.
I'll get this Kit Kat.
No, so I got some parsnips.
Okay.
Yeah, not
right.
your everyday veg.
No.
And I thought,
We're talking soup. We're talking.
well, no, I cut them up and chucked them in the oven with a couple of herbs and thought, oh, this will be oven roasted chippy type finish.
Sounds good so far.
Yeah, I wasn't overly impressed.
Okay.
You should have put way more butter and garlic.
Well, yeah, when in doubt, butter and garlic.
Butter it out.
Well, I've got 8.2 kilos of these sunchokes.
Jeez.
It was a raised garden bed, sandy soil, and juice. 8.2 kilos.
Well, you go on the bathroom scales on.
I did.
Okay.
I put them in a basket, got the bathroom scales.
Measure way up my crop.
I've actually been doing that. I don't actually personally own a feijoa tree. I'm not sure if you're
Gesundheit.
familiar with feijoas.
Is it a feijoa?
It's a pineapple guava.
Oh.
And it's a very limited season, but they're in season now. And not many people know that this fruit that keeps dropping on the ground everywhere is actually one of the most delicious fruits on the planet.
And it's like a lime prices. Like,
Yeah, which very difficult to even buy in a veggie shop.
so where's this tree?
Well, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. But
then I'd have to take you there.
I have been doing almost daily harvests from this tree, and then I come home and do just as you did. Put it in a bag, put it on the scales, go, how much did I get today?
How much are you getting today?
What's the kilogram on
The record,
market record? Yeah.
The record for a one daily acquisition from walking down to all of the known trees is 4.2 kilos.
yes,
Okay.
right.
It's
Well
decent.
done.
It's decent.
I'll give it a bit of a.
Yeah, thank you.
So, but does that mean at some point in time there was a boom, like someone was planting these for like Johnny Appleseed, but Johnny Vajoa seed, Johnny Jenny Vajoa seeds,
Ew.
They must have, but
mustards.
Mustards.
Mustard.
I just haven't had that.
That's very good. I just
it's
don't think
brilliant.
enough people know about it, and
And-
I love it.
Well, we've talked about this before, like apocalypse times. I know old mate across the street, Alberto, my good elderly friend. I know I can take him out. I know I can take over his garden.
Yep.
Yeah, easy.
And now, you know, a good thing to do would be make
Pillow.
a little map of this is where the olives are. This is where the lemon tree is. This is where the feijoas are.
This is where you get some feijoa.
No, I'm spoiled for choice in Oakley because every Greek and Italian
Okay.
family
I
has.
write that down.
Oakley.
Write that down.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, they've transitioned both their back at first, but then they migrate into the front yard, and it's all fruit trees and veggie
Oh,
patches.
bloody-
And
how's those 60-year-old olive trees that you see on the what do you call that?
Nature strip.
Yeah.
Ripper. It's
Yeah.
olive harvest time too.
It
So
sure is.
Okay.
And it's
So
bloody
get out there.
And it's changes season.
get
It's,
amongst it.
Yeah, so everybody get out there and tour your
fertilise.
garden. Yeah,
Who
fertilise.
says when it gets cold it's not a good time to be in the garden?
Yeah, oh,
Get the mulch down and look. That's neither here nor there, but you know we'll get a map drawn of
So
where this-
rate the Jerusalem artichoke for us, because I'm a Jerusalem artichoke virgin. What about you?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
even seen one.
Yeah.
Didn't even see the photos you said you had sent us.
Well, all I can say is that I haven't eaten any of them yet, apart from one little
I
nub.
thought you said you did a fry up.
And I did one
Nub.
like
you just nubbed
I
it.
did one nub, and I diced it so like
You
very
just
thin.
took the tip.
Yeah, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion, and not
Yeah,
not
just
onion.
get on there. A little bit of
call that?
salt.
Garlic, ginger.
No, butter. Anyway,
Yep.
Do you really
Wow.
put ginger on things as a seasoning, or is it an ingredient? It's like
It's part of the Chinese holy trinity. Garlic, ginger, spring onion,
and
mustard.
oh my god, how deep can you make your voice, Jezbot, without a pitch bend?
It's pretty deep. It's deeper on a Sunday in the morning.
Okay, yeah.
So that's probably a real deep voice. I think that's pretty deep. I think that's pretty deep as well.
Because there's a singer, you know, the bloody the old Guinness Book of Records has done it again.
Oh, yeah.
They've discovered somebody else's talent. An American singer holds a record for the lowest note produced by a human,
now, is
as
that
well as the widest vocal range.
now, is that a
I'll tell you-
brown
I'll tell you-
note?
Yeah,
When you
eventually.
Brown note. Are you being racist?
No, I'm
No,
saying,
he's being dirty.
yeah, it's so low
Okay.
that you can't hear it, and you shit yourself.
Yeah, and you can't
You
hear
know,
it.
you know that weapon that
Yeah.
the CIA
Yeah, yeah.
developed.
There it is. Yeah, yeah. I have heard murmurings. I reckon my youngest daughter would.
You'll hear
would give
gurglings.
the highest pitch a good squirt.
Good squirt. So this dude's with
It's got a bit of the
Oh,
set of pipes on it.
it pierces the ear.
what? So we're talking the super high range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kettle
Super
range.
Super tweeter.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when the kettle goes off. Oh, the kettle's boiled.
Yep.
Yep. So this guy, when he worked out when he was 8 years old, he was in one of those Christian a cappella groups.
Jesus rose from the dead.
And then, so he never imagined that his voice would become the deepest ever measured.
It's the deepest voice.
What was that one that Brother Steve and Father Elio used to do?
I take a look at my enormous penis and my troubles start melting away.
Boom, 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 boom. I never quite understood that dude in those, little singing a cappella groups.
The guy that works hard is the lowest.
It's the bass line.
I know, but like when you're singing at home along with stuff,
Yeah.
you don't tend to go Bob.
I hate to say it, that's how I try to.
Is it?
Yeah, I love
And
it.
and that's how the Von Trapp family singers did it too.
And that's how that's how it all.
I'll give you
formed.
a bit of a hot tip, and I do like the way this guy's going with his World Guinness Book of Records. World Records, is that how you say it?
Yeah, but
With it's not like we were saying last week with the growing the fingernail, so someone has to wipe your ass and feed you and all that. It's like a nice, gentle thing. Is like
I have this talent. I can like.
I guess he doesn't drink
really
scotch. and-
well, he can hit the G7 notes, which is deep.
Deep down.
If I had the keyboard going, I could hit a G7 for you, which I'll do right now.
better
And
put a little.
well, you might not have heard it
reminder.
because basically humans can't really hear that deep, but he
Right.
can sing it. So I don't know how the Guinness Book of Records get around recording that he actually hit the note.
The judge is an elephant
Yeah.
because they speak in a very, or is it giraffes?
No, well, they're way up, aren't they? They're high up there, so you'd have to be twice as loud to get up the neck of a giraffe
think,
with your
yeah.
voice. Don't you think?
I think you just don't hear them because their necks are so high. No, it's their. I think their necks are so long, so their voice. Anyway,
We've
They
lost.
can hit a
We
good
lost.
baritone note.
yeah.
We lost Dan.
No.
He's just thinking about mustard.
I've actually been balls deep in research about high fidelity and measuring frequency response and where human audible levels actually are.
Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect
And
timing.
high-end monitors like you've got here in this this lovely fancy studio of yours.
Yeah.
If they get down to around 50 hertz, you can't actually discern that with the human ear.
Okay, so that's the G7, I guess.
So what are you building a studio or some such?
No. You know, when you're in going through a pandemic and spending extended periods of time at home.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You think, we could. There he is. You could just invest in some quality audio.
Well, you did that with your headphones as well. You
I did.
totally upgraded. So now they're in the real world.
Yeah. So now to really piss my wife off,
circuit
I've
is
gone
complete.
out and bought a nice, powerful AV receiver, and I'm in the market for two. Initially 2, and then hopefully 7 high-end
Speakers.
speakers.
Yeah.
Well, I can see that. I mean, it's like you're on holidays for the last year, and you haven't gone overseas or
Nah.
anything, so you might as well treat yourself.
Yep,
Yeah, treat yourself, you mug.
I will.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
To offset the pain of the fairly hefty price tags, I've just done last year's tax return,
Oh yeah, forced savings.
so that'll ease the pain a little.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
We'll
will.
have to keep us updated.
On your taxes.
You're on the tax return.
We want to know how much you get, how much
who
you turn over.
who you use,
What's your net worth? What's your what's the other one?
ingoings and outgoings,
Credits,
Yeah.
debits.
I'll keep you posted. There was one nice little thing that I'm going to be able to do with this year's tax return, and that's do the same thing you do and claim 80 cents per day. How do you claim your working from home expenses? This is a nice little add-on to this year's tax return.
Well, it all depends. Are you?
Is this tax
is this on the
corner?
record? 'Cause,
Okay, no, this is being recorded, so let's have this conversation later.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm
sounds
sure
sounds
the
great.
listeners are saying, yeah,
Yeah,
those are
yeah.
the accounting guys. Good times.
You
good
you
times.
do the accounting.
I'll do you one better.
Sure.
What's up with the? We were talking about sports before, like playing virtual sports on the Xbox.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I like the cheering. I like to hear them clapping and stuff. But what I don't like is when the neighbours
Bang on the wall and say, "Shut up in there."
watching the footy.
Yeah.
Obviously, his team,
Yeah.
and so the screaming, like the cheering.
Oh, you're hearing
when
screaming.
does
Are you
the
sure they're
cheering-
not getting killed?
When does the cheering become screaming?
Well, there's no need to fucking stick your finger up and treat me like a fucking cunt.
Violently.
Well, wouldn't that be the best way to murder somebody? Is while you're killing them, you're like, "Go the Tags,
Do it at 8
Great.
o'clock on a Friday night.
fucking girl, yeah."
Look, I'm going to keep quiet during this segment because I'm one of those people
You
that
are
yells
a
at the TV.
You are.
screamer.
You are. Do you also scream sneeze when you sneeze? Are you like a
You're just screaming. It is unreal. Just sneeze like a normal person.
one of those guys?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I've heard you scream.
I'm a scream
You're-
sneezer.
You're more of a like,
You fucking asshole cunt.
come on, you bloody bastards! Like trying to put a gag in the scream as well.
Okay.
But you got your violent screamers where I was gardening with me headphones, listening to podcasts
Right.
out the front, and I hear. Take them off. I'm like, what was that? What was that?
I swear something. Yeah.
Run into action like Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. So, oh, must have been about another 5 minutes. What was that? What was that? I was like, I'll go check and just make sure my neighbour's not murdering his wife or whatever. Nothing. No screams. And then I put it together. It's like, it's bloody back to footy seasons. And I knew that there was a big game. I think it was Collingwood and bloody Bombers or some shit like that.
Yep.
Geelong or
Yep.
some such. But this
Yep.
guy, I love him. He's a great neighbour. But it's more like, get
How the fuck could you be funny?
you fucking dog cunts.
Right.
What the fuck are you? What?
Yeah.
Kick it.
Yeah.
Kick it.
Yes. Yeah. Which is what you're really feeling when you want to do.
Oh
that.
yeah, look, I'm going through an acutely painful season so far, so I'm doing a lot of that kind of bitching and moaning. But you get to a point when you're far enough down when you go quiet. I find that's even worse
So I've opted
because
to,
you're
the
just
rage.
resigned.
Yeah.
You're seething.
I've opted not to do the footy on the weekends, sportos, all that kind of stuff. But Mason did start his ninja classes
Oh, so
today.
Ninja classes. you're
Ninja. Well, we looked it up, right? He wants. He's kind of interested in parkour.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're jumping around.
Yep.
But he also likes sword fighting. He also likes
Nunchucks.
Yeah.
Ninja stars.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, and the like. So it's all thrown into the one. They've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Jump on the boxes, do some somersaults, whatnot. We never did gym when we were growing up, did we?
No,
I think that would have been better. That would have been.
roly
I think that would have been more my style. Rough and tumble. The jump around though.
Yeah, I reckon the fastest way to get him out of parkour is to take him up to the roof of a building,
Push him.
tell him to run around a bit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Run around near the edges.
Yeah,
How are your dreams about heights? You know, do you freak out in your dreams?
Yeah. There's some height
Always.
dreams.
Even last night, I'm like hanging on for dear life to the side of this building.
I've found that I can now acknowledge the fact that I recognise that I'm in a dream and I just go with it.
Okay.
And I kind of enjoy the terror.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, astral.
Well, they say if you
astral
have
travelling.
that awareness, then you need to start saying to yourself in the dream, look for an item,
Yep.
and then when you wake up, that item that you remember is supposed to have significance. So if you're kind of aware in your dreams, then you can just go, and program your brain to look for the thing that it's trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Or just when you're in that, that zone, why don't you go and try to, I don't know, break into the CIA or Area 52-7.
It's usually
Get some
entertaining.
secrets or find out where the money, the berries, the gold.
Oh, fuck other chicks.
Yeah. Well,
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
there's always a bit of colour.
Now that's racist.
There it is. There he is. Now, Timo,
Yes.
I know you like a good online troll or two.
I'm the troller.
Nah, you just just seem to take an interest in it.
Okay.
I stumbled across an article the other day, and from the headline, I sort of went, "Oh shit, I've done this before."
Yeah.
It appears Commonwealth Bank have just done a bit of a
This is an accounting.
bit of a deep dive into when people transfer money
Yep.
to each other, instead of going, "Oh, this is money for lunch" or something,
Yeah.
they're saying "fuck you,
Yeah.
cats,"
Yeah.
or
Suck a dick.
Blowjob.
This is for that dick suck.
yeah. And look, every time I transfer money, because we, at work sharing the cost of a lunch or something, I transfer money and I say, vibrator X3000 or
I love it.
or anal bleach or
Is that to your boss?
no, just colleagues.
I love it.
And
Could you get fired for that?
well, you possibly could. You have to be a little selective about who you're going to
Sure.
play that kind
Sure.
of thing with. But it turns out that apparently I'm not the only one who has cottoned on to how funny or potentially damaging and downright bad this can be. But Commonwealth Bank just published its stats, and it's had to cancel 162,000 transfers because of the abuse that's been attached to the little receipt message.
You can't. You can cancel the message. Don't cancel the transfer.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but some
People still need
abusers.
their-
Remember way back when we were impressionable young teenagers, we stood at a bank teller and we withdrew about 48
Million
account
receipts.
balances.
Yes, I do remember that. Before that was before the times where they charge you. It's free transfers.
Yeah, so we got a wad of account balances.
I do remember that. Don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows?
But anyway, people have they might have been apparently barred from Facebook or some other social media.
Yep.
And they've turned to the CommBank bank transfer app, and they're transferring like 1 cent at a time so that they can abuse people.
See, that's a twist, right?
That's
Or is that what they say they're doing? because people are up in arms about you cancel me fucking transfer, you fucking dogs.
Well, there was
to the
one,
banks.
Yeah.
one example that this article draws your attention to that says that there were 400 money transfers within 1 hour, and it was just a series of very abusive messages.
So
my
where
God.
does that gank?
That's great.
So explain it to me. So if
My
I,
gank was for funny, honey, ha ha, and
Yeah,
other
He,
people.
he owes you $400. He transfers that to you in one cent
sentence,
lots,
right.
each one with a
Yeah.
different message attached to the who sent
it's
it.
fuckery. It's at its best. At its best. And you could write a whole script, couldn't you?
You
Like,
get
a
charged.
sentence
He
by
gets charged
sentence.
25 cents per transfer, but it's a 1 cent joke. I love it. I love it. I do
This podcast is full of them.
because I get rappers and casual people and all that kind of stuff coming through the studio.
Yeah.
And I get the same kind of thing. Funny things put onto the. Nothing comes to mind.
Well, that's a 1 cent joke, right?
Is
there.
it? Okay. That's great.
It's basically because it wasn't a joke. So.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what you get
You
for
get
1
paid
cent.
for the effort.
Yeah, that's right. You get
Yeah.
paid.
So
1 cent.
You've never made a bank transfer and called it something that it wasn't.
No, I try to keep everything on above
On the-
board.
okay.
On above board.
on above the board.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Well,
fair enough.
Which is as clean as you can get.
Yeah.
I just think with banks.
I
you know,
I respect that.
I just think that if there's anything that is for free in this world, someone's there to abuse the freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when
You
the,
know?
the idiot teachers at our high school said to us, but we could stop turning on and off the lights. Every time we turn off and off the lights, it's 20 cents.
Is it? You idiots.
Just stay there.
Excellent. Yeah. That's hilarious. Oh man, I took the kids up to the school. Not maybe it was about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I said, "Hey kids, let's just pull into here before they start locking the school down for good." So I turned in and drove into the quadrangle.
Yep.
Oh, you're
And-
right up in the.
Yeah, we just drove around the bloody hall.
Yeah.
Straight in, I'm here for catering. I would have been there for the catering, but the kids came with.
Right.
Have a look around the school, and it was exactly the same. Exactly.
Of your primary school?
No,
so like-
our secondary school.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's a massive other second wing over on the other side.
There's where the canteen is. I'm sure people can picture a canteen. There used to be a computer lab right next to the,
Yeah.
Yep.
which was just a fucking classroom
Yes.
with tables
Computers in
and
it.
computers in it,
Yeah.
right? Yep, pretty
Sounds
much
like a
it.
classroom.
Yeah. Look through the window. It's the same colour, the same chairs.
But they're not Apple IIe's
It was-
in monochrome.
It was 20 years ago.
Yeah, like
25 years
have
ago.
they put a tree in the middle of the quadrangle, maybe, just to get some shade?
Have they?
I don't know.
they
No,
haven't.
No?
no.
No trees.
It's just it's how you remember it.
Okay.
That's not good.
Um,
I don't have great memories of it.
yeah, but you'd think you'd put a bit of cash into that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
The look of things.
Yeah.
A
try.
lick of paint.
Well, that was my big thing. Like, it was just like, I don't know, how can I get out of this? Like this next week. I'm sure I've said it before. We're going to do a full, speaking of ninja mode
Yeah.
during exam time. And I obviously hadn't.
Started.
Yeah, I just needed more time, and I was racking.
I need
my-
more time.
I was racking
Like
my
another
brain.
7 years.
Racking my brain. How could I like, not a bomb scare because that's a bit much.
Oh, how could you get
All
out
this
of
time thinking about how you could get out of it, you could have just spent reading.
it? Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And I thought, all right, ninja mode, what we could do. And I was like, oh, boys, this is what we could do, right? Get all the thugs together and say, right, Sunday night, we all come up here with tubes of silicon guns, ninja up.
Yeah.
And then we go and silicon in every
All the
single-
keyholes.
Every keyhole
Yeah.
on the entire property, every lock, every door, full of silicon.
Yeah.
What do you do?
You
What
wear
happens?
all black.
Yeah, but what happens, like,
You don't go. You don't do it.
school gets cancelled, yeah, the next day?
I don't know about that.
Maybe not
guess
silicon, maybe like a concrete like squirt, like
Bondcrete.
Bondcrete.
No, liquid nails.
Yeah, something that goes like hard.
Yeah.
Dude.
What would they do? What do you reckon they do?
They'd probably come straight to me.
No, what's the protocol of if you go to school and somebody's played a prank on the school which renders the school unusable, like took a shit in every room. You know what I mean?
Just one. Got to be shit with you.
That's right. But it's going to be something that people, you got to get crisis cleaning in. You know what I mean? That's a real crisis. You know, they're shutting it down. What, we're doing classes on the Oval? You got people over there doing trumpet.
If I was the principal,
arithmetic.
I'd get everyone to, when they rock up, and I'd be like, right, you little pricks.
Some fucker
Whoever it is.
took a shit in each and every classroom. He had that much shit on board. I don't know. But we'll go around and smell everyone's asshole.
We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. School has changed, though.
I think
Bondcrete.
what happens is, well, the secretary that gets there, whoever gets there first, goes,
Okay.
I can't
get in my office.
So when we were going to school, no mobile phones. So she would have had to
She
go.
would have had to wait till 8:30.
She would have had to walk around to a phone box that we've also squirted.
Oh, she would have. Yeah, right. You've also done the. You've also given it a big squirt in the presbytery as well, just in case she wanders over there for a quick phone call.
And then from 7:15 to 7:40, when everyone starts rocking up, it's just total chaos.
Well, you can't get in the rooms.
Can't get anywhere.
I reckon. And a lot of times, teachers wouldn't have tested out there the classroom. Yeah, like how everybody would just assemble in front of their classrooms, to go in. That's the first time the teacher's putting the key in the lock.
Yeah, that's right.
So it would all happen simultaneously.
What, you mean when they all lined us up in like, I don't know, like cattle?
Right,
for the assembly. You had to be in line.
Oh, you know what happened?
Tucked in, 20 to 8 every day. Don't you remember that? Lining up.
Yeah. Well, the other day,
I don't remember that.
No, because you never rocked up at
20 to 8 in the morning. What?
What time did school start?
8 o'clock.
Assembly?
Yeah, dude, you never rocked up on time. Ever. Not once.
Yes, I did.
You used to come at like 11:30 sometimes.
Here we go. So before you go into class, you fucking after recess or in the morning or whatever.
Yeah.
You go. We used to.
Didn't we just hang out the front of the classroom and then teacher would come and open the door and you'd go in?
Nah, it was orderly.
Yeah.
It was way
I think
more
from
orderly
like
than
from
that.
I don't
seven,
remember
seven,
orderly.
7, 8s, 9s, 10s, definitely lining up.
And beyond.
Okay.
And we're still lining up.
Yeah, and then the other day on one of the TV shows, they must have had one of my MK Ultra songs because it was like went straight into a march. You don't remember marching. When we were at primary school, they'd play. We'd line up in the quadrangle in orderly manner, and then they would play the music, and we'd march to class.
Okay.
And it would be the fire drill. You remember the siren fire drill? You'd press it, and you were saying that a lot of the elderly sort of World War II kind of immigrant folk, every time they heard the
air raid siren
to like come off the oval, playtime's over, air raid,
and they're like, oh
shit.
Yeah, so they changed it. They changed it to a bell and a song.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'd get your march on for that, definitely.
Yeah, but it's the programming.
Yes, it is. And the other one was That'll get you into it.
Mustard.
Mustard. Hitler. Had only one. Anyway.
Did he? So you were talking earlier about we've got to have our stash spots, have our maps. I found an island in Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
That's thousands and millions of feral chickens on it.
Okay.
Are you eating a feral chicken?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about mad chicken's disease?
If I'm on this,
Mad Hawaiian chicken's
all right,
disease.
Let's go through it. How do I find my way onto this island?
By canoodle, I'd say.
Accidentally.
Oh
Am I
no,
stu-
we've
am I
got
stuck
to.
there?
No, we're starving. All the other meat and all the other countries gone.
All right.
Get in your little rafto. We'll just try our luck out
We hear
there.
about this map that has the chicken island.
We're going to Chicken Island with all the chicken we can eat.
Chicken as far as the eye can see. Is it true, Mama? Is it true? There's chicken as far as the eye can see.
But-
feathers up to your neck.
Yep.
Their only catch is on like what we'll call Red Rooster Island. They all cock-a-doodle-doo 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Cock-a-doodle don't.
Yeah, so you can go there with all the chicken you can eat, but you gotta fucking listen to cock-a-doodle-doo.
Here's one thing I know about us humans. We're really good at eating chickens.
Okay.
And
I
I mean, the three of us are there. A chicken each a day.
Yep.
Or we can get these cocks to
chomp
stop
on.
crowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can munch on some cock.
You can munch on some cock.
Just
okay.
on the subject of
Can you eat
eating
roosters?
lots of delicious,
Heck yeah.
Okay.
delicious bird. Any of you thought about investing in an air fryer?
Yeah.
I've got an air fryer.
He's
Oh,
got
yeah?
one,
Have you?
and I definitely
And?
want one.
Dude, I cooked a meat pie for a little bit of a snack-a-doodle dandy yesterday.
In the air fryer?
Yeah, microwave it for 1.5 to 2.5 minutes.
Yep.
Defrost.
And then straight into the air fryer. I give it a little bit of a spray.
With oil.
Yeah, Cassie has this garlic-infused spray bottle, so you can put your own shit in
Yeah.
it.
Your own shit?
Yeah, you can put your own
Shit.
in
Shit. Shit's right.
like your rosemary's or your thyme, so you can make your own brews in the oil, and then it squeezes. It's really good. It's better than
Yeah.
aerosols.
Okay.
Give it a little bit of squeeze of that. 10 minutes, crispy cream, ready to go.
Isn't that what an oven's for, though?
Yeah, but you've got to heat a whole oven to cook one pie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Okay, I'm picking up
And
what you're
this,
putting
if
down.
you put chupos in there,
Oh,
mate.
shit,
Oh,
But what about fried chicken?
yeah, fried chicken. You
Okay,
fried chicken.
yeah,
You can do.
I
You
haven't
can do
really, I
some-
haven't really put a full chico.
No,
Yeah.
but like chicken wings. Like
Oh,
you've just
yeah.
Oh
come...
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Shit, yeah.
I did Aldi's onion rings the other day.
Okay.
Crispy.
okay.
Cool.
Perfect. And once you
It's
go,
the way to
once
go.
you go,
Have you got one too?
No, I want one.
Yeah, I think I want one too.
Yeah, once
Okay,
you go.
so speakers, air fryer.
Yeah.
This is Dan's building up a list for his birthday.
Yep.
December the 2nd.
Is it?
Correct.
I don't
Well
remember
done.
anyone's birthday.
Well done.
There you go.
Yeah,
Did it.
I'll pay that.
Did it.
Well done. Good job.
Do you know my birthday?
I'm going to say July the 12th.
Oh, you almost said 17,
17.
Oh,
That's
I did
okay.
almost say 17.
but you didn't.
Now,
Damn you.
instead of like we were talking about the
Chickens.
yes, yeah, we we're
Yeah.
talking about the chickens, were we?
Yes.
Let's stick with the chickens. So
Well,
we're
'cause,
on
yeah.
this chicken island.
Here's the other thing about the
Chicken.
chickens, right? You got to
Chicken
live
wrap.
there. You're only eating chicken because anything you try and grow, chickens
Chickens
are in
eat it.
there. Oh yeah, mate. You
Gonna
can
have
get.
super soft pillows though. Just think.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can have. You can take with you. You can take with you one roll
And an air fryer.
of chicken wire. One roll of chicken wire.
Coop.
Yeah. No. So here's the deal. You want to coop yourself. You want to be in the coop.
Okay.
Chickens are wild.
Yeah,
you
because
don't want them coming near
when
your
birds-
coop.
Like when birds attack, it's crazy.
When
you,
birds attack
you sent me that YouTube clip
with the crows.
with the crows. That
Yeah,
lady
the
in
millions
in
and millions of crows.
like Dan, did you see that one? This lady is in the parking lot and she's just ducked and covered into her car. And I think she had the wrong reaction to the million crows that were around
Yeah,
her. She was
yeah.
going, duh, this is gross.
Yeah.
This is like, I'm going to have to get my,
Ew.
I'm gonna have to get my
It's
car.
weird.
I'm going to have to get my car
But there was
washed.
millions of them. Like
Millions of crows.
Okay.
And I'm thinking,
So that's-
no, no,
I
no.
always used to find that about Clayton.
Lots of-
Fucking
lots of
ravens
crazy
everywhere.
ravens.
Huge ravens.
bloody ravens are everywhere.
You don't find that?
No, I haven't noticed, but I'll believe you because what do you call the flock? A murder. So you're surrounded by murder. But they were on the video. When they do the big bird clouds, when they all go, yeah, yeah, they go like this. My arms are up in the air. I was trying to make a cloud with my arms.
It was a cloud of crows, like darting around, like
no, it was a murder of crows.
A murder of crows.
Yeah. So what's a group of ravens then?
Not sure.
A group of ravers, wankers.
I know that a group of owls is a parliament.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
What do you call? What about this one? Was walking down past tile importers down the there. It's a big timber warehouse.
Yeah. Why are they called tile importers?
I don't know. They don't sell tiles there at all.
It's strange.
But in the back section, they've got this massive just shed with no walls, and all the timber is stacked under there like pallets of timber.
Sure.
And it seems to be that the sparrows, or maybe not sparrows, but what are those? The Indian miners, right?
Yeah.
All nest in this roof, and as the sun goes down, they'll start chirping. And I could hear there's 5,000 of them.
Yeah.
There must be. There's bird shit everywhere, all over the timber, always.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, why can't they just
burn it down?
Sneak in there, a little bit of set up a net system,
and gas the fuckers.
Gas them,
yeah,
like council, because Indian miners are a bit of a pest, eh?
Yep.
So find out
in there,
and then when they all die, you wait for the population to regrow, and then gas them.
Gas them again. Okay, yes, that's your final solution to everything, Jeremy.
Well, you haven't heard in the last episode, but I did some rat bashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thought you were doing Hitler impersonation.
No.
He's a rat killer.
Okay, good.
Merciless.
Good. I did actually listen to the episode.
Okay.
Oh, you heard that one?
Yeah.
What's your take on rat murder?
I think you were acting like a big girl's blouse, and you should have clubbed it over the head.
I did. Oh, no, you haven't heard the next episode.
Okay.
Where I club it over the head.
Okay, cool.
You do.
Yeah.
You club it good.
I club it good.
Okay, cool. Because I was thinking that's quite an underwhelming response by you.
Yeah, sure.
And like even the dog was showing bigger
Kahunas.
bigger kahunas than you.
No. It turns out that I am a murderer.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
No?
I've still got it in me. Still.
I respect that.
Oh, sweet. I'll just send
Not
Cass
even.
to say put the beetroot in.
Let's go on.
Yeah, put the beetroot in, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to do...
Put the beetroot in where?
Into the oven.
Okay.
Homegrowns, right? This is another problem. Along with the bloody sunchokes. You can't eat...
You've got a glut.
You can't eat that many beetroots.
I'll tell you what we did, because we had a very, very successful beetroot harvest. Ukrainian borscht.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Say that again.
Ukrainian borscht. Beetroot soup with a little bit of dill and potato.
Yeah.
Can I just add
ginger.
Can I add something in there just for Jezbot when he listens to this episode?
Sure.
And I've eaten the beetroot, and then my shit's gone red.
Yeah.
It's not blood.
Yeah.
No.
You got to remember.
You got to remember.
Remember the beetroot.
And if you need to coax children into eating it, in our household, it's referred to as magic unicorn soup. And if you eat it, your wings start to grow. So you've got to make sure that you check their shoulder blades after each bowl and encourage them. And it works every time.
They're terrified. And now they're terrified.
I thought it was called unicorn soup because when you drink this soup, girls,
you're going to get a horn growing out of your head.
Your poo turns like rainbow red.
Yeah. Which they're selling in the shops. You go anywhere these days. Toy sections here.
Beetroot shit.
No, it's
shit.
They're encouraging children to play with shit, right? So
like squeezy toys that you squeeze the shit
squeezy
out.
poo emoticons,
poo
right?
emoji. Yeah.
Poo emojis. Then you got your slimes, and they go, oh, it's got sparkles in it, so it's unicorn poo, right? They want the kids to start playing with the shit.
Well, it's no different.
I'm telling you.
It's no different from we had fake doo-doo.
Yes,
Fake
but that's better. We had that and fart spray, I guess.
Yeah, so really there was no shortage back there, but technology hadn't caught up
Also,
to
whoop-
allow us to have
We did the
magic
whoopee
unicorn
cushion.
shit.
cushion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
There's a lot of shit going
The
on.
fart
there.
machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how old you are or from what generation you're from.
Shit
Shit jokes
sells.
is still going to be funny.
Piece of shit. I should put the piece of shit out in there that we
Probably
did
should.
for. No, you good. God bless you. Yeah, but I just don't know where it's going with what they want the kids to play with. I'm not buying this shit.
I think
Is
they
that
wanna-
what it says? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I will because that's kind of funny.
I think they want kids to play with themselves.
Right.
You know, have a single kids. Don't go outside.
Yep. Stay in.
Stay
Yeah.
on.
Play
fine.
Uno.
Yeah. Solitaire.
Solitaire. Yep.
That's
No, couldn't think of a one man game.
Golf.
Rubik's Cube. That's a one man game.
Yep. Yo-yo.
Yep.
I was watching a
Yo-yo championships.
yo-yo championships.
Man, they're crazy.
Fuck me, dead. It's kind of.
Is this your latest YouTube?
Is
Yeah,
it
down
my
that lane.
YouTube
What's-
recommended?
what's-
Ash?
what's-
Where
list?
have you been lately?
Well, I gravitate towards music. I've been heavily ensconced in high-end speaker reviews.
Yeah, sure.
From the Cheap Audio Man. Call out to the Cheap Audio Man.
Yeah.
Good reviews. Appreciate it because he doesn't think that speakers should cost more than a kidney
and or
on
leg.
the black market.
Yeah,
So,
sure. How much is that?
Which is
go for?
about $5,000.
But
Yeah.
but I don't know how YouTube knew that I would thoroughly enjoy watching a I think Korean drummer named Aeon,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and she
Oh, I see. You thought it was a bloke, didn't ya?
Yeah, you
You
made
pieces of shit.
she is quite stunning to look at, but
Oh, now you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
but her drumming is equally quite stunning. You
Yeah.
know, she plays a lot of death metal, plays a lot of heavy metal,
Right.
double kickers.
Okay.
It's magnificent.
So you've been down drumming lanes, music
no.
lanes.
Metal
you were saying.
lanes, by the sounds of it.
I've been mostly.
It's mainly hot Asians, but with a side of drumming.
Okay, yeah.
I've been mostly watching. I hate to say this out loud,
Say
honestly. Reaction videos to John Farnham.
Oh my god.
Okay, I've been caught up in that one too.
because-
That black guy.
Yeah, but these people overseas never heard of John Farnham. Just like
Okay.
skipped, and he's got the voice.
He's got pipes.
He's called the voice,
Yeah.
and he's still got the pipes. Right?
No, isn't he saying that you're the voice?
Oh,
Trying to understand it.
yes, but it's I was going down that lane of reaction videos. Like, you know, imagine someone hearing.
Well, I have seen a
first time.
reaction video to Mixmaster Mike.
Yeah, right.
People never seen that 3 MCs and one DJ.
Oh, he's
It's getting down with no delays.
I thought he was going, his name's Bob and his name's Ray. And
I am here to say.
I cannot rhyme.
No.
I hate it.
It's so
I
hard.
hate me trying to rhyme.
It's so
I
hard.
sound so bad when I do it.
Yeah. Okay, so she's a pretty good drummer. Yeah.
Right, thanks
You
for
show me
showing us.
some photos of her
Oh,
drumming.
yeah, look at her drum kit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
look,
good.
It's an amazing drum
It's a
kit.
good set.
But to me, it kind of looks like one of those computer women that
Oh, yeah?
aren't really real. An
Yeah.
avatar like
Yeah, and
Dan.
Okay,
Dan.
no, that's okay.
because funny you say that because I got this fucking news report here
yeah,
about this guy who.
Did you say it's a news report?
Well, it's not really.
Is it a news report?
It's not really a news report.
North.
No, it's not.
East.
South.
It's the
It's the news.
Well, it's not really the news. He's just it's just one of those cases of those because you're on YouTube videos when you find out the hottie band body
Yeah.
30 turns out to be a 37-year-old man.
Oh, right.
which is what happened with one of these internet sensations. Then the other thing that I saw,
Or did he filter his face or something like
no,
that?
he just,
or-
I don't know, he had tits.
But so do you only see cleavage in
I
every
guess
shot?
I don't know, but he's got away with it for so long.
See, that's a good gag. That is fun.
It's the long con.
Until someone gets hurt. What's that show where they track down the
Catfish.
Catfishing.
Catfish.
Well, that's happening with these apps that change faces and like.
Well, funny you should say that because the other thing that I saw was
That's a 1 cent joke,
yeah, right. Okay, I'll get you later. It was that one of the internet YouTube sensations, or was it TikTok? One of them is an Asian woman. She's been doing it for, I don't know, the last 5 years. Very popular, heavy influencer. She's 100% AI. She doesn't even exist.
Yeah, there you go.
Completely fabricated
Yep. But
using the face technologies.
if people think it's real, is it not real?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, very existential of
Is it
you.
though?
Yeah, it is. But is it?
Well, that's in the news, isn't it?
I think I've got that 1 center for you. No, still didn't work.
So when the technology eventually gets good enough and you can holographically project your own face on, like walking around,
Yep.
Yeah.
walking around money,
Yep.
walking around
Yeah.
face, I call it.
Right?
Are you going to change your face? Like you're going to go, oh, your eyebrows are getting my eyebrows to fade
Nah,
off a little bit to
I think
towards the end.
I reckon your future, my future, mind meld, right? It would be you put the contacts in, right? And then they're all they're like Wi-Fi contacts. So then when you see me, you see what I'm registered as.
augmented reality.
Yeah, so in your eyes, so we don't have to go around with looking like
Okay, but
other people, but everybody sees you.
Yeah,
as
and
this other person.
everyone, we have to reward people for using the contact lenses. So we need to make sure everyone's got these contacts and lenses in. So otherwise, like, it's not.
Well,
gonna
once you
work.
put
It's
them
not
in,
gonna
you
work.
can't take them out because it's
That's
a point.
right.
It goes
No,
through
that's
that black circle.
Yeah.
It's one big point, like a nail, and you
Jesus
thumbtack it in.
Christ.
But then the world opens up for you.
Oh yeah, and then all
Can't
of
be
a sudden-
undone.
Hey, but then all of a sudden, if you go to China,
You get version 2.
You can read every poster, every song.
Oh, it's everything, mate. It's everything.
You can hear. No,
They-
then you
well,
get the ear one.
You
then
get the
can
ear
hear-
one as well.
and then you can hear every language.
Yeah, yeah, and talk every language, and like you set it to bug, and you can talk bug. You can
Oh,
bug
yeah.
out. You can bug out.
You can bug
It's
out.
called bug out.
Yeah, you don't want to tune into the bug like the crickets during summer.
Don't they?
Oh yeah,
It's
you've
just
got to
too
you've got to
much.
have filter settings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever worn a hearing aid with good hearing?
A hearing aid.
So have you ever chucked a hearing aid to see what hearing aids sound
I
like?
don't think
No, I
people
haven't.
that have hearing aids are readily like handing them out, going,
Yeah,
"Hey,
here,
take
have a
this,
crack of this."
Stick
You
this
should,
in
you
your
should
bloody-
fucking listen to this.
in your ear hole."
Oh, because I want to know if it does the reverso. So you put it in, right?
Yeah.
And you've got good hearing, and it's so fucking loud
I
that it
think-
blows your hearing, and then you need a hearing aid.
It's just like wearing glasses, man. Like if you
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah.
be wearing glasses and you put them on, it's like,
Oh.
I'm headed.
Did I hear you say that you were going
you
to have
did.
to move down that pathway?
I think.
I went there a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Too much staring at screens.
It's this. Am I now a guy that goes, keys, wallet, glasses,
Yeah, you will be because
Fucking
glasses
close.
are
hanky?
expensive.
Is it?
Hanky?
I don't know. I was thinking like pocket.
Use a
Hey.
tissue, your animal, and throw it away. Don't
No,
put it
no.
back
I'm
in
just
your
trying
pocket.
to. I'm just trying to work out.
I still
like,
use.
my pocket's
I still
gonna be
use
so
a
full.
hanky.
Him too.
Yeah.
Hanky boy.
Spanky
Yeah,
chief.
but I'm not going to have a
Hanky
bloody.
spanky.
I'm not going to have a whole packet of tissues in my bloody
Why not?
pocket
Yeah.
because they're that big.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not a box. No, you just explained like one of those big boxes of tissues.
If I need
Yeah.
to
Get a pack of 20.
Mind you,
No,
a
no,
hanky
no.
is
If I
a
need-
hanky is a small tea towel full of snot
yeah, so what? If I need
So
to,
in your
snot.
pocket.
if I need to sneeze,
You're just screaming.
I'm not. It's not waiting for me to get a packet of tissues out, open the lid, pull a little thing out so that only one
It's
comes
too
out.
dainty.
Yeah, I got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're a respectful citizen now and covers his face while snoozing.
Is a scream snoozer? Yeah.
It's a scream.
I am a bit of a scream sneezer. Not as bad as my dad. He really gets in behind it.
Yeah, see, I reckon it's in this world where everyday life we don't get to shout at people a lot. It's a special treat to have a scream sneeze.
Treat. Yeah,
Everyone
You're
goes,
just
"What
screaming."
the fuck is so loud for?"
Yeah.
It's our snooze. I can't help it. It's when it comes on.
This is why my dad snoozed. This is why I snoozed.
It's a big sneeze.
Yeah,
Now, fellas, just before we go, I need to draw something to your attention. It appears now. I'm not going to accuse anyone of anything.
Oh, here we go, Tim. We are in the shit.
We just got accused.
But
Yeah.
I feel as though a really, really popular Canadian comedy series has borrowed some of our material.
Oh, no, we're not in the shit. Someone else is in the shit.
Sneeze review.
No.
Okay.
What's happened? Is someone listened to
Well,
our...
should we guess what it is?
Let me set
No.
the scene.
Okay.
They were sitting around a table about a similar distance from where we're sitting right now.
Just like
Check.
the podcast. Yep,
Yeah.
check that.
And the guy to the left of me,
That'll be Timmy
which is
Taco.
Timmy Taco,
Yeah.
breaks into his best Tony Danza impersonation.
Angela. Mona. Who's the other one? Samantha.
And then they start talking about doing voices, and
Sure.
they then move straight into, but everyone can do Christopher
Yeah,
Walken.
you know, everybody can do it.
Like, no, in their defense...
I don't know
in their
what's happened to my
defense,
Christopher Walken voice.
He's out there.
Christopher Walken. So hard.
Sound
It's hard to do.
But no accusations, and I've just got to put it out there for all you dear listeners that Letterkenny, I think 6 seasons deep, is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen.
It's a recommendation from
That is
Dennis.
Yeah, there you go.
recommendation.
1000% recommendation.
Okay, snooze review. We're not falling asleep in this one.
Get on board, and it's on SBS On Demand at the moment.
SBS On Demand.
On demand.
Okay.
So it's free. Does this mean it's sort of like your what's that weed one in Canada? Trailer Park Boys.
Right.
No, it's better. It's fast.
What do you mean better?
And witty. Fast and witty.
Fast and witty. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Handheld cam or
No, properly produced.
Okay.
They like to get in a lot of shit fights. They hate French Quebecians.
Okay.
It is a Canadian thing.
There's
it's Canadian, yeah.
hockey players drinking too much.
Well, it's sounds like Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, it sure does.
It's well, okay.
Yeah.
Get on board.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
we'll have
Well, I like a good recommendation.
Why not? Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, no, I haven't laughed so much
Okay.
during a television program as
Since
I have
this episode of the podcast.
Since this episode of
Okay,
the podcast.
good. You know, because I'm funny
Hey, look.
all the time.
With these 1 cent jokes, we've got about
Yeah.
67 cents.
So you need to get to I think season 4, episode 12.
Wow.
Before it gets good.
No,
Okay.
for that little skit. But it's a laugh a minute type of a deal.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I like a laugh
All
a
right.
minute.
Oh, and just like as we are getting to the time, Dan, we're closely edging towards episode 300. What's your feelings? Are you gonna what are you gonna be part of it? What are you gonna, Tim?
Yeah, have you got any ideas? Because that's what he's trying to say.
How close are you?
Well, this is 277.
I think we
I think.
revive. I think we revived
So I
the
can let-
live episode because
the
that was
live.
such a
Revive the
success
live.
for episode 100.
Yeah, true.
True.
Can we get it together? Maybe we'll do it on
Well,
400.
let's do the same
Same
live
old shit.
100.
Yeah, okay.
As we did.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
And many, many more.
And more to
many,
come.
many more.
What
Well,
a pleasure.
yeah,
Steve.
thanks for coming to the studio, boys. I know
Yeah.
it's a long drive.
No,
you know.
it's fine. It's
It's
fine.
okay?
Really. Yeah, honestly.
Sweet. Well, thanks for coming. This is Jumping the Turnstile. I'm Timmy Taco.
Dennis.
On
Hop, they duck, they climb, they go through 2 at a time.
Jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. That technique is like a ninja.
Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have to jump the turnstile.
turnstile. I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping.
The turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again.
Whenever I really don't have to do it, but I do it, I get away with it.
And there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some Ferris in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile instead of just paying the $2.25.
That little technique, I pull the turnstile back like that, boom, boom. My upper body is not moving, just my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.